What up, guys? Welcome back.
That feels weird without the song.
Without the song, right? We'll put the song in the editing. But what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the OAP podcast, aka Wednesday Project Podcast, brought to you by your two lovely hosts.
Host number 2, host number 1.
Go ahead, host number 1. What's your name?
Jackie.
Last name, please.
I'm still trying to talk.
Stop it.
Let's stop it right now.
Let's stop it right now. Yeah, we're back, guys. My name is Brandon. To the new listeners, this is my wife Jackie.
You might see a few different things.
And if you do, that's
and if
because
you're wondering,
if we're acting some type of way,
it's because we got new things and don't know how to act.
Exactly. We're like the new kid with the new toy.
Especially you.
Oh yeah, guys. So
no, it's
back.
exciting.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
We took how long did we take off? A month?
I think so.
Jesus.
Was it over a month?
I think so, because it was before we moved out of our old place. We moved into, so we'll explain everything, but we just want to say we're back. So we stopped recording before we moved. I think like 2 weeks before we moved out.
Yeah.
And then we started moving out. And what did I tell you when we moved out?
First of all, it took us a whole ass fucking week, right?
Yeah.
To move out.
Like a week and a half to get everything finalized.
We had a lot of baby stuff.
Lots of baby stuff.
I blame the baby.
The baby has
He can't talk for himself, so.
The baby has now made himself at least 60% owner of this apartment.
Yeah, without paying rent.
Without paying rent, food, anything. No bills.
No diapers, nothing.
He doesn't even clean his own garbage. Doesn't even pick up his own diapers.
Nope, all stinky and shit.
And he uses diapers.
Oh, yeah.
But nonetheless, we moved out. And I told you, babe, I forgot to turn the lights back down here. To get the full experience, you know?
Turn it on.
I have to get up and then do it all over. Should I?
I'll get it.
Okay. Hold on, guys. We are in break.
Continue talking.
Cut. Okay, ready? Not yet. It's pretty cool.
Ready.
And cut back in. Guys, as you can tell, we've been out of this for a while now because we're all over here all struggling and shit.
I mean, we were already struggling before.
Yeah, but not this bad. I mean, I wouldn't say this is even bad, though.
Nah.
Guys, so where were we?
Oh, God.
We moved out, and I told Jackie, I was like, hey, I want to redesign the studio.
No. Take that shit back.
What? Okay, take it back.
I told you, let's redesign this shit.
Oh, right. Yes, sorry. She did.
I was the one looking for all this stuff, all excited. And he's like, babe, why are you looking for all this new stuff?
And then I caught on to it, and I was like, hey, let's do it. You know, let's redesign the studio. So with that being said, you know, going into this new place, I had an idea planted in my head of kind of what I wanted certain things to look like, especially in the behind the scenes element. And that, you know, that was kind of where we started. I think we started with that first, and then we kind of migrated to what this actual background is.
Yeah. When I first showed you this, you didn't really like it that much.
Yeah. As you can tell, we got a new sign. This time it is made from Italy. It is handmade.
Handmade?
Yeah. Some poor child in Italy, you know, did this with his hands.
Stop.
But we paid him good. So hopefully he gets a good compensation there. Compensation. So we got a new sign. And at first I wasn't a big fan of this sign just because I didn't know how it would look like once. And two, I was like, I don't know. I think the lettering was more what took me out. Oh, because I wanted the whole name of the podcast. But then as I thought about it more and more.
But then he came to a realization, guys.
That, you know, OAP podcast just sounds so much better. And it's
short and simple.
And it's more marketable. So not saying that we're changing the name of the podcast, but that is our abbreviated name now, OAP podcast.
I mean, it's been.
Yeah, it has been.
It hasn't really changed.
So we started looking around for things and whatnot, and maybe I'll put like a video here or like an image of the back of like the whole control area where everything's at, so you guys can take a nice look at what we have done. But we got this new table.
You guys can't see it,
You guys can't see it
but
unless I
it's
put an image right here.
super nice.
It's an LV shaped table, and it's carbon fiber material.
Hey, you
And
didn't turn that on either.
I didn't turn that on either. It has LED
Either?
lights.
Everything in this room has LED lights.
Literally.
Green,
Well, they change colors, but
but green.
yeah. So yeah, we got this new table, and it's just much better for the workflow of it. Our last like desk station was good, right? I think it
Hey,
was
don't
good.
talk shit about it. I bought that with my own
Yeah.
sweat and tears.
No, it was good, and it was just too small,
Yeah.
and so we decided to get this bigger
And
table.
it just didn't look good.
Yeah. And then after that, one of the things that I wanted to upgrade a lot was the lighting in the room, because the ring lights that we had, they were good, but it just wasn't what I wanted.
And I didn't like
visually.
the background, how you could see the
Yeah.
little ring thingy.
Yeah. So we decided to get these like studio lights. For you guys who are like photographers or videographers out there, you guys know which I'm talking about. They're like the big square ones with the white shit in the front that kind of takes the light out of your eyes so it doesn't blind you. So we got some of those. Is that our son? Oh,
He
I
was
think he's just
sneezing.
talking.
He's talking as he doesn't even talk.
Yeah. And then one of the other things that she mentioned that we did want to change was the fact of the background. This background right here. So yeah, that was
We painted it.
it
Our
right
painters.
there. Yeah, we painted it. Looks good. And you know,
And there's a few touch-ups.
a few touch-ups here and there, but doesn't look bad.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, I want to say something. You know, when we started this podcast, how we started this
We
podcast,
started from a saucer chair
we started from a saucer chair, and that was it.
and a window.
And a window. And my koala bear, which I still have.
And your burgundy pillow blanket.
Oh yeah, my burgundy blanket. And you know, getting this far, the podcast this far, as far as like you know, the visual of it and just how far we've gotten with it, has been one of the more exciting things about this year for me. You know, I don't know about you, but for me, seeing how this podcast has grown, you know, little by little, how we've changed things here and there, how we've added this, how we've taken this out, that has been probably one of the most exciting things that has happened to me this year. And we did all this with, you know, with hard-earned fucking desire. Because it's not easy to film 80 episodes and then, you know, keep going.
Yeah.
But I do want to shout out our sponsors. I want to shout out, we got new sponsors. Can you believe that? Holy shit. And we're thankful for them, because without them, we wouldn't be able to make a lot of this happen. We need to keep the lights on in this fucking room some way, somehow. And trust me, I'm a sugar daddy, but I'm not a sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy to who?
To you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not a sugar daddy. Like, I'm the broke sugar daddy. So really, I'm not a sugar daddy. And I can't keep all this lighting in here.
You're a dad with sugar.
Yeah, I'm a dad. There you go. I'm a dad with a lot of sugar in me. So I want to thank our sponsors, because you know, they've helped a lot.
A lot. Like,
And
this would not be possible without them. So
yeah,
thank you.
and we're excited because more sponsors are coming on board with us, and that's been probably one of the craziest things too. But I want to shout out. You shout them out, actually.
Why me?
Because I want.
I'm scared.
All right, listen. If I get the name wrong, my bad. But I want to shout out Garcia's Street Tacos for sponsoring
Pelona.
the podcast. Shout out to Pelona. What up, Letty?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Letty, for everything. We appreciate you. And we're excited that we're partners now. We can work together in this, and we're excited that you're a part of the show now. So shout out to you, Pelona. I want to shout out my good friend, longtime friend, Diamond Cut Audio, Leo. Shout out to you, bro. Hopefully you're doing well. Kick ass out there. Shout out to him for sponsoring the show as well. If you guys didn't know, actually, he's the one who produced our intro, and there's some cool things that are in the works with him and his lady. So shout out to her as well. Can't wait for you guys to see what's happening with that. But yeah, so that was kind of what was going on, guys. Why we missed for such a long time, and it feels weird to be back,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. And especially recording at this time on a Sunday.
Yeah, we usually would like to record around 1 p.m. On Saturdays, and we had like this whole schedule thing going on.
But I mean, right now it's not possible. It will in a few weeks, maybe. But
Yeah,
we're doing what we can for right now.
yeah, but we wanted to get back on here, guys, before the end of the year because we still have that one goal that we want to meet, which is 100 episodes by the end of the year.
Shit, you're on my ass, dude. We only have like.
A month.
Well, first of all, is it till the end of the year or till the day we started?
I think we're gonna do till the day we started.
Yeah,
Because that would be a year of podcasting.
Yeah.
And there's a cool fucking surprise that we have for you guys for the day for the 1 year anniversary
yeah.
of the podcast. I can't wait to share that with you guys. Oh my gosh.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. But
We've been working on a few things.
yeah. What was I gonna say?
Y'all think that we've just been sitting on our ass, but
No, not at all. We've been putting a lot of work into this podcast behind the scenes.
this
really.
room itself took like what, a whole week to
Oh,
set
we got
up.
a new fucking table too.
I
guys
was
see
talking
this?
about that one. No,
Oh,
I
you-
can't see it.
No, I mean, you guys see this? There's no fucking brown table right here in the middle. It's now free. I can
I
touch
kind of
her.
miss it. We'll bring it back.
yeah,
You didn't throw it
for-
away, right?
No, we got a new table. It's a coffee table. It's badass. It has LED lights, and everything fits. I mean, there's fucking shit on here that on the other table there
I mean,
wouldn't
there's
be.
an iPad Pro Max for some weird
All
reason.
right, chill out.
Wait. It's not a Pro Max, right? There's no such
There's
thing.
no
That's
such
the
thing.
phone.
Yeah, but it is
It's
an
a
iPad Pro.
Yeah.
So should we tell them about that?
It's mine.
Should we tell them what happened that day?
We kind of
Okay,
went
hold
to
on.
make a payment.
Yeah, so hold on. Let me give like a good story. So okay, guys. So
Oh shit, like my story ain't good.
no, it is good. So we had finished set up the podcast room essentially, right? We got the background on. We got the LED lights, all this shit here. Everything was good now, right? We were just kind of waiting for her to do some things with her waxing to be kind of done and situation, and then we would start recording again. And that would be done by yesterday. So today's Sunday, so Saturday. And we go Friday, I get paid, and we go and do our errands.
Do our fucking bills.
We go pay our bills, things
Leave our whole check.
Yeah, we go leave the whole check at these places that need to get paid. So we go out there, right? And at this point, we were both done kind of.
So sorry for the noise.
Yeah, we were both done spending money essentially, right? Because although our sponsors helped us, we put some money into this stuff too, out of our own pocket too, to make this work. So we were kind of done. We had reached our budget and we were good. So we go to Best Buy to pay for a video game that I ended up returning, because I didn't play it, but I still owed some money from the actual video game I bought. So I bought a PS5. I returned it within 2 days, and I still owed a little bit of the actual video game, right? Which was Modern Warfare 2. So I go pay.
You seem sad.
No, I'm not sad at all. I go pay this Modern Warfare 2 game. She stays in the car. I go to the Best Buy inside. The first thing I do is I go check if they have this new MacBook Pro M3, and see if they have the black edition, because that was the new colorway that came out this year for the MacBook Pros. And so I go and they do have it. And then I see the pricing on it, which was way low than what originally is. And I was like, holy shit, that's pretty cheap for a MacBook Pro. And at first, my instinct was it's probably return or it's like the MacBook Air, you know. And then I go over to pay the bill. I pay and ask the guy, hey, um, what they have the MacBook Pro out there. It's super cheap. Is it returned? The first thing he says is like, oh, dude, MacBooks? No, I wouldn't get one. And I was like, why? He's like, yeah, they're just not good, man. I mean, if you were to get anything, get any other computer you want but a MacBook. And I was like, okay. So I leave the store and I had checked the iPad Pro 2 as well, which was, a couple bucks cheaper than what originally is too. And I tell her, right? Think I sent you a text because she was in the car waiting with the baby with Zale.
I
So
was feeding him.
yeah. So I go out there and now you resume the story.
And I'm like, so what now? You want to get it? And then he's like, I don't know. I mean, I just think it's a good deal.
Because we go
So we leave.
Yeah.
We end up leaving, going where?
to the mall
Oh yeah, to the mall
to
to
go
buy
pay another
some,
bill.
to pay a bill and buy some more stuff.
Yeah. Yes.
Which,
Yeah.
but then later we're leaving, and he was super quiet. He was acting all fucking weird, and I was like, "So what? You want to go buy it?" He's like, "No, I just think it's a good deal. It's a good investment." And I was like, "Okay, fine. Let's go look at it. Look at it." I repeat, go look at it.
Correct.
And we're there, and we came out with
So
an
ultimately,
iPad Pro and a MacBook Pro,
yeah, M3 Pro.
M3 Pro.
So what happened was that she was asking me if I wanted it, and I'm not gonna lie, I did, but I also have learned how to be a little bit more patient with the things I want. And I just said to myself, listen, if it's not for you, it's not for you, and it's
Are you holding that with something?
the what?
That little box for the
Yeah,
sign?
yeah.
With what?
It has like a little sticky thing on the back,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's just stuck to it. Yeah. So sorry. So but I just thought it was a really good deal because the pricing they had for the MacBook, especially in my head, I was questioning two things. One, was it returned, and two, was it the newest one, or was it the one from a year ago, which is the M2 MacBook? Because I told her I was like, once we get done paying these things off, maybe by next year, 2024, I can get an M1, a MacBook M1 Pro, and then just kind of work from there. Because we have a MacBook Air, which is hers, and it works great and all, but there's just certain things that it's not capable to do because of the processor it has. It's just not sufficient. So, anyways, that was my question going back to the store. And once we get back to the store, we start talking to this guy named, should I say his name?
No.
You know who you are. If you ever get to see this dude, you're from fucking West Virginia, I think, or Virginia or something like that. And he starts talking to us and kind of straight to the point tells us how much things are, what it is, how much it is, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, holy shit,
I was
okay.
like, shit, tell me more.
So he starts telling us, and I was like, wait a second. I asked him, is that the new MacBook Pro M3 that came out, or is it a returned one, or why is it so cheap? Not cheap, but why is the price dumbed down so much? He's like, oh no, dude, it's just the special we have going on, and you can get it for this price, and it is the new one, and it's not returned, and it's the M3 Pro. I was like, oh shit. So then we ask about her iPad. And same thing. Yeah, it's this, and that. And then we start talking about it. And I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, I don't know. I think it's a good price for two things. For the price of two things, we're basically knocking, two birds with one stone. and we looked at each other like we're doing right now. And yeah, what happens next?
We took that shit
We took that shit.
and we went swipe.
We went swipe, and then we just saw
Cha-ching.
fucking. We just saw the burden now we have, the pressure that we have now. All right. No, but it was really unexpected. I think, you know what I think happened with me? Manifestation. I think I fucking wanted that shit so bad this whole year. Because remember back in the day before we even started the podcast, I told you I wanted a MacBook Pro when we were living in the basement. Remember?
Shit, you want everything, babe.
No, I know. But specifically the MacBook Pro. Remember I told you? Mm-hmm. And it was like $5,000, the one I wanted. And it was an M1. Mm-hmm. And ever since then, I've been telling her, you know, I want this MacBook Pro, and I want a MacBook Pro. And we went to pawn shops and shit to look at the MacBook Pros, and the pricings were just out of the world.
Plus, you can't trust them.
Yeah, you can't trust pawn shops with stuff like
Fuck that.
So, little behold, dude, at the end of the year, basically, after a whole year, fucking in my head, just reciting over, I want a MacBook Pro. And I would watch videos and shit. Remember, babe? I got it. It was like the fucking cherry on top for me. I'm so fucking happy.
And now he uses my iPad like it's his.
No, well,
So
no.
I guess he got an iPad too.
No,
guys.
hold on a minute. No, first of all, the iPad came out of nowhere for me. Well, because she's been wanting an iPad, and I told her, I was like, yeah, we'll get
But you're
it.
the one using it, honey.
Well, first of all, you haven't used it because you feel like you don't.
I work.
Well, yeah, you work. I work too, okay?
But you get the weekends off, genius.
Hey, what can I say?
What can I do?
What do you want me to? First of all, I don't really even use it. Right now, I'm using it because it helps us with that right
I
now.
got home, babe. I used the iPad.
No, I didn't.
You told me.
No, I said I haven't even used it.
Yesterday you did.
I've been so in love with my MacBook Pro that I haven't touched her iPad until she gets
Or
home.
me.
Nah, stop. Don't be saying those type of lies out there. Stop.
Let's stop it right now.
So,
Hey, we have kids in here watching this.
yeah, for real. So anyways.
I know of a kid that listens to this.
Really? Damn. Honestly, it feels good to be back, though. I think we got blessed with everything that now we have. And like I said, forget the MacBook Pro, forget all of this. I think
We're
it's been a
still
year.
the same.
Yeah, forget all the shit we changed and whatnot. We're still the same people. I mean, we're a little bit weird right now, and you probably guys are like, yeah, they sound a
You're
little
weird.
off. We took a month off basically. So
puberty hit us.
huh? What'd you say? What'd you say? Say it.
Puberty hit us.
Okay. I can't say.
What?
I can't hear you. What'd you say? I don't know what she's saying. But yeah, shit. What was I at? I forgot what I was gonna say. Skip. No, yeah. So should we tell them what our plan is moving forward with this podcast?
Yes.
Go ahead.
You tell them.
You.
What's our plan?
Guys,
We have a lot of plans.
we have a
so
lot of
what's the plan?
plans. But
What's your actual plan?
I wanna inform you guys of a decision we've made.
About the guests?
Yeah. That moving
We
forward.
have decided.
Yeah, moving forward, we've decided.
We have decided that we're gonna. I lost my fucking.
We're gonna step away
From the guests.
from the guests for some time.
And it's just gonna be us two since you guys love us so much.
And we love each other so much.
Brandy and I are back.
We're back together.
Cha-ching.
Anyways, cha-ching. Yeah, we've decided to take a step back from the guests for some time. I don't think it'll be forever, nor do I think it's going to be one of those things that's like we don't ever have guests.
Mm-hmm.
Where of course we're going to have guests. The reason why I wanted all this change was because I want to give the guest a good experience too when they come into the room and they look at everything. They feel like the podcast they're coming to record with is a
It's an
podcast. Yeah, it's
actual
an actual
podcast,
podcast.
and we actually put effort and time into
Yeah,
it.
I want them to feel special and that they're important to us. That you know that you're stepping into an actual quote unquote studio. That's what we want the guests to feel like when they come to the room, to the studio room, and check our podcast out and record a podcast, because that's ultimately the best thing about having guests is the conversation. And to elevate the conversation, you want to give them a good experience, how they feel, and making sure that they look good and everything. I mean, that's why the lights are there and all that good stuff. So it doesn't mean we're not going to have guests. We're going to have guests. It just won't be so many guests throughout the month. We would be posting a guest almost every week, you know, because we would do 2 to 3 episodes a week, and one of those episodes was a guest episode.
And I feel like there was also a lot of pressure trying to find guests that we wanted for them to
Right.
come on. And sometimes guests
Yep.
can't come whenever we,
Would like them to come.
yeah, we would like them to come because we also have things to do
Yeah.
outside of the podcast. So I think it's just better for us to kind of sit back and, you
Yeah.
know,
I think also one of the things is that we with the podcast moving forward, we want to really make it our own first. Because having guests, you end up relying on the guest. And for me, although I love to have guests, um, I want to make sure my foundation is stable. And the way to do that, in my belief, is by having us be be doing episodes, just me and her, so that we can create our foundation that way, and then we start introducing guests to 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 the show again. Like I said, it's not going to be that we don't have guests ever again. It's just if we end up having guests, let's say next year, it'll be maybe one a month, one guest a month, or maybe two, depending. There's a lot of people I want to have back that I'd love to have a second conversation with. A lot of them that we've already done. But for right now, Jackie and I are in a stage where our time is very limited, I guess you could say. We
for
have
right now, we need
yeah,
to figure out a couple of things.
yeah, we have a lot to figure out. Our son is 3 months old, so he's
So
still
he's a
very
lot,
small.
but he's a lot more active now. So we have to be a little bit more careful and spend more time with him now. So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. So it just for now it just works better if it's just me and her. Like I said, we still want to upload the quality though of what we were doing before, and we got all this stuff to be able to do that. Um, and hopefully we get to do that. I really hope so. You know, uh, anything else? This was like a fucking sit down, have a conversation with mom and dad.
stop.
Guys, I promise we'll be fucking funny. All right, you guys just need to give us a break. And I'm just playing. You guys already given us enough of a break. Oh, cool thing. Now the clips. We'll just leave it at that. Much better. Um, but yeah, so shout out to everyone who is listening to. Thanks, guys, for listening. Thanks back for tuning in. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the episode. Hopefully, you guys are
You
excited.
like it, like the new different setup.
Yeah. Um,
I hope you guys like the quality and it looks a lot better for you guys now.
yes, I hope so. I hope that you guys keep sharing it. We still have a goal of reaching 100 subscribers by the end of the year. We are, I think, at 74 or 76 between there. So we're like 20 subscribers away, guys. And if you guys share it and subscribe and follow on Spotify and Apple Podcast, it means a lot to us. that's what gives us the push to keep going too. We love to do this. Don't get us wrong. But we want to make sure that you guys are also enjoying the content.
Yeah.
With that being said, there's a lot of things that are going to come. A lot of good changes. The podcast is going to take into new directions. Is it directions or directions?
I think you can say
New
both
directions,
ways. I
directions.
say directions, but a lot of people say direction. That sounds weird.
A lot of new. The podcast is going into a different direction now, and a lot of new changes are coming with that. So we're excited for that. I think after this we
Hit
should
me
film a
up
little.
to do your eyebrows. I can wax them.
Oh yeah, hit her up, guys. We should create an email for that.
Yep.
We're gonna create an email, and then the next episode we're gonna post it right here, so you guys can email her for her an eyebrow appointment. She does waxes, so yeah. Or should we do like an Instagram page?
No, I think it
Email.
should be fine.
You
I was
ever?
thinking of something with the podcast and the wax, but
You have to talk to your business partner about it first.
yeah,
All
he's
right.
not here today. Eh,
You're fucked up,
just
bud.
kidding.
I think after this we should film like a little video, like to post on our Instagram story on the things that we've changed and kind of where we've been.
Yep.
And that will give you guys a preview to this episode. So, yeah. Anyways, new episodes coming out every week. How many are we filming a week? Since it's only me and you now, I think we can knock out 3.
Could be.
We're gonna try and knock out 3 episodes a week. Oh, Spanish podcast.
Guys, look at this shit.
We're gonna keep doing the Spanish podcast. Okay, this is a little preview to how that's gonna look like. Hola, mi gente.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! Look at that, beautiful.
Look at that shit.
Qué
Blanch
belleza,
with me.
Dios mío.
Me or the sign?
You.
Stop.
Stop. So, what was I gonna say, babe?
What were you gonna say?
Spanish episodes. We're gonna be posting more Spanish episodes too. Those I'm thinking 2, possibly 3 a month. The thing with this, guys, is I want to get back consistently on the podcast and start uploading consistently. But as you guys know, life, sometimes hits you, so we'll see. But for now, count on that.
Yep.
All right. Love you, kids. Take care.
Kids.
Kids, grown men, grown women, whatever.
Kids, because you all come from a mother.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
I had to fucking double check myself on that one. I was like, wait a second. Yeah. I mean, with everything going on now, shit.
Shit.
Uh,
Sounds good, y'all. Well, we'll see you guys on the next one.
we love y'all. Take care, guys.
Take
Thanks
care.
for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
Go check us out on Instagram. Fuck, we
Oh,
forgot the outro.
shit.
Go check us out on Instagram.
Do
The
you still
OAP
remember
official.
my at?
Yeah. Jackie AACKIE _ Brandon A Lara LARA. And we're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast under Once a Project Podcast. So go check us out. Tune in. Love y'all. Take care. See ya.
Bye-bye.